Hi, amazing people. If you want to know how I make this auto gele, please stay tuned. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to CY Fashion and Crafts, guys. If this is your first time of hearing my voice, thank you for joining us. Okay. And if this is not your first time, you are welcome. Thanks for staying tuned. So, guys, in this tutorial, we'll be making auto gele. Okay, we'll be making auto gele. See what I have here. I have 4 pieces of ashoke. So it comes in row like this. This should be about 1 row. This should be about 1 row. So it comes in row like this, and this should be about 1 row. So this particular one is called metallic ashoke. As you can see the difference of the two. This one has quality more than this. So this one is just like normal ashoke that we use, but this one is the original one. It has quality than this one. So it comes like this. This is 1 pieces. So I've already cut these ones. Okay, but I'll be listing out the measurements on the screen. So this excuse me, this will be for our base. Okay, this will be for our base, and the normal hair circumference I normally use for base is 20 inches. Okay, because we are going to be adding this velcro tape. It's called velcro tape, but here in Nigeria we call it is it open and close or something like that, but the normal name is velcro tape. Okay, so by the time the hair circumference, it should be about 22 to 24. That's standard hair circumference. So, and this ashoke, this auto gele, you need to relax very well on your head. Okay, so I'm going to be minusing 2 inches from the 24 inches, which is going to give us 22 inches. Okay, so but I'll be using 20 inches. So by the time I add my velcro tape, it will be giving us about that 24 inches, so that the person will be able to adjust it to any size that she wants. Okay, so the measurement I have here, I have 24 inches. Remember, we are going to be hemming the edges like this. So by the time we finish hemming the 2 edges, it's going to give us 22 inches. But when you are cutting, make sure you cut 24 inches, so that after the hemming, it will give you 22 or 21 inches. Okay. So I have 3 pieces. I have 3 pieces of it. So I will take it to my sewing machine, and I'm going to join them together this way. I'm going to join them together this way. So I will go and do that and show you the outcome. Alright guys, I've joined it together, and I've also gone ahead and hem the edges. Okay, so by the time I finished hemming it, I have 22 inches. Like I said, I have 22 inches. So the next thing, I'm going to be marking 1 inches from the wrong side. I'm going to mark 1 inches like this. So I'm marking it like this for beginners. Okay, so that it will be very easy and straight when you are sewing it. So after marking it, I'm going to fold in like this with the 1 inch. Okay, I'm going to fold in like this, and I'm going to sew it straight. So I've sewed the 1 inch, as you can see, and this is the right side. Okay, I've sewn the 1 inch. So from This one, from this thread, I'm going to be marking 2 inches. That's what we'll be using to form our pleats. I'm going to mark 2 inches. So after I mark the 2 inches, I'm going to pick like this. Okay. Making sure that this second pleat covers the thread, the first thread. So we are going to make sure that the pleat covers the thread. So it's going to be like this. Then you sew it. Okay. So guys, like I said, this is the finished part. So now we'll keep this one aside, and we'll work on the base. So for the base, I have two pieces of this. (27 inches). I have 27 inches in two places. Then I have this one too. 34 inches in two places. So I'm going to be joining them this way. I'm going to join them like this. This is how I'm going to be joining it. As you can see, they are not the same size, so this is how I'm going to be joining it. So I'll go over to the machine, I will join it, and I'll come back and show you guys how it looks like. So guys, I have joined it and we have it as two pieces. Okay, if you notice, you'll see that this one is longer than this one. Okay, so how we are going to be joining the two of them together like this. So I'm going to fold it to get the middle point. So this is the middle point here. Here's the middle point. So I also fold this one to get the middle point. Fold and get the middle point. So guys, here is the middle point. So I also take it back to my and sew it like this. Okay, so this part will be the one that will be at the lower part, while this side will be at the higher part. When we are pleating it, you will understand. Okay, so I'll take it back to my machine and I'll place it like this and join it back, join the two together. All right, I have joined it. You can see it's now in single form. Okay, you can see that because of the way I joined it, it's not equal with this one. Also the same thing this side. This side will be at the lower part of the hair, while this side will be at the upper part. So next I will get the base. So I will fold it like this to get the middle point. Here's the middle. So I'll mark. Here's the middle. So this is the middle, and from the shorter side, you know this has a long side and short side. So this side is the short side. So from the shorter side, this is the middle point. You fold it in two like this to get the middle. Okay, so from the shorter side, I'm going to be folding in like 1 inch. like this. One inch. Then I will place it middle to middle, middle to middle. Use it and cover the thread, the last thread. So I'll place it like this. Okay, placing it like this. I hope you are seeing what I'm doing. Place it like this. So but I'm not going to be sewing it like this. So use your pin and hold it down. Let me find my pin. So I will use my pin and hold it down here. Okay, so when I'm sewing it, I'm not going to be sewing it straight. I'm going to pick this. You see this place that will have this velcro tape? I'm going to slant it like this. So I will pin it. I will hold it down with my pin. I also do the same thing this side. I'm not putting it like this. I'm also going to slant it from this place that's okay. Let me measure it so that so you measure about 3 inches and also measure about 3 inches from this side and mark. So when I'm slanting it, this is where it's going to come like this. You can see this goes like this goes like this. So this is the part of our ear. This side is the one that will be on our ear side. You know our face is not straight, so this should be from our ear side. So I'll take it to my machine and I will run the stitches like this. Okay, all right, I have sewn it like I told you. So I will take the pins off. So this is what you have. This is what you have. You see the way I sew it in a curvy manner. See the way I sew it. See the way I sew it. So next we will start our pleating, but I'm going to be putting it on my mannequin head before we proceed. So this is how you just start splitting it. This is how you start pleating. So if you want your gele to be full, like this one that I'm working with 4 strands. Let's just say 4 pieces. So if you want your gele to be very full, you should go for like the full pack is 8 pieces inside. The full pack is 8 pieces inside. So you can either go for the 8 pieces or you go for 6 pieces if you want your gele to be very full. And mind you, this gele we are going to be adding fan on top. We are going to be adding fan gele. We are making fan gele, so we are going to be adding the fan part. So guys, let me get my mannequin so that we will pleat it. So alright, I've gotten the mannequin. Next, I'll be putting this on top of it. So remember our base. This is our base. So that is what I'll be using to place it like this. So this is how you are going to be putting it. So this is the middle point. I'm making sure that it's at the middle. So guys, then you start picking your pleats like this. So when I'm picking my first pleat, I'm making sure it's on top of this third line. Okay, like this. You can see. Make sure it's on top of that third line. So I'll pick the second one. Picking the fourth one. The third one, sorry. So you can actually use your pin to hold this like this, okay, so that it will not disturb you. Hope you guys can see this. So, so it's just, let me not say it's that simple, but this is the same process you are going to repeat. Even if your own is like you are making it full, it's this same process you are going to follow. You are going to be pleating it like this till you finish all of them. So this is what it will look like when you finish filing it. So guys, when we tie it, it will look like this. So like I said, if you want it to be high, that means you have to increase your ashoke. Okay. So for this place now, it needs handle to tie it. So I have these two pieces of fabric. Is 15 inches. So I'm going to fold like this, and I will sew it. I will fold and sew it like this. So by the time I finish, it's going to be like this. So I will do that and show us. So guys, I've gone ahead and sew the two stripes that I said we are going to be attaching for the hand. Okay, you can see this is how I sew it. So I will turn it to the right side. So this is what you'll have when you finish sewing it. this will be for the two strands. All right, so this, remember we are making fan gele. So this is the one I have. Oh my god, I've misplaced my tape. So let me use this one. So guys, I've gone ahead and hemmed the edges. So the measurement I have 40 inches. I have 40 inches for this. So this is what we are going to be doing. I have my pins ready. So I'm going to be pleating in a triangular form. Look at it, in a triangular form like this. Okay, let me do that again. I'm going to pick like this. So when picking, don't pick it straight, in a slant manner like this. So I will pin it. I will pick another one like this. Like this. You pick your pin, you pin it down. If you don't pin it, it's going to scatter. Alright, so next I will continue the same process. I will use my pin and pin it down. So this is how you form your fan gele. As you form, you pin it with your pin. So I'm going to check if I've gotten what I want. So this is what it's going to look like. Okay, let me get more pins. So this is what we should have when you are, and what we are making is half fan. Okay, so let me just check if this has given me what I want. All right, it's okay like this. So next thing we'll be doing, we'll be fixing the straps. I just want this thing to be in a perfect shape. So guys, let's work on the fan. So guys, we'll work on this. Work on the hand, then we'll fix the fan. So I'm going to measure about 3 inches from here. So this is where you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to sew it. So guys, I'll cut this side off. So after cutting, so this is what we'll have by the time we tie it. Though we have not arranged it, but it's coming out. So I'll take one of the straps. Remember that I sewed this side, and look at the way I sewed it. So I'm going to be inserting this like this. So I'm going to do invisible stitches, invisible stitching.